Coco, bring it. I'm Chris Brackett, and I have an affliction. What we do on this show is we shoot more arrows than anybody at everything. It's always frustrating, I mean, good and bad.
Man,
I tell you what, when it all comes together, it comes together. And when I get on, you have never seen anything like it. Well, training's got to be effective. I mean, the only way I can train with a gun to hunt pheasants is to go to a sporting clay range or a trap range. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to shoot some trap. Well, here again, this is a perfect example. Don't listen to anyone else. Everybody told me how hard and how impossible it's going to be to shoot clay pigeons out of the air with a bow. They were at 15 to 20 yards, and I busted, I don't know, a half dozen out of 25. I mean, that's pretty good odds for shooting clay pigeons out of the air.
Hola. Hey everybody, I'm Chris Brackett. I want to welcome you. This week, we're going to be pheasant hunting with a bow. But before we go, we're going to do some clay pigeon shooting in the backyard for a little practice. Pull it! You guys think you've seen it all? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, I came up with practicing for pheasants with clay pigeons because that's the closest thing I could represent a pheasant getting up at my feet and getting out there and going away from me.
Pull it! Pull it! All right, pull it. God dang. Pull it.
I chose clay pigeons because they were the only thing that I could think of that would simulate a rising pheasant. You know, pheasants pretty much get up at your feet. They're into close range normally when they get up, as long as they're holding tight, and that you can shoot them just as they get to that point. And that's when we'll be taking our shot.
Oh, it was windy too. That blue looks cool up there, don't it? That showed up good. Oh, I nicked it. Come on, Pimp Daddy. Smoke. You gotta love it.
By far, this was the best way to train, looking back on it.
And it's as simple as that.
It was the probably most realistic that it could be. Well, the training is definitely effective in the point to where you're up close and personal with these birds. I mean, you're going to be taking your shots at 10 to 15 feet sometimes, and they look larger than life when they get up in front of you, and in a split instant, they're at 20 yards and they're leaving out of dodge. I mean, they're with the wind and gone.
Well, we got our flu-flus, we've got our adrenaline. Let's go pheasant hunting. We did some practicing out here on some clay pigeons, a little clay pigeon shooting with your bow. Doesn't get any better than that, but it just might. We're going pheasant hunting at Lick Creek Game Preserve.
The music videos, they all come from really cool bands that I've met along the way. They're just good groups of guys doing the music thing because they love it. Same reason that we do the hunting thing, because we love it.
Dude, how did that make sense?
You think you know me, but you have no idea. My friends don't own me, my partner's in crime. I could disown you, disconnect from you. My king's ambition, I'm watching while I'm wishing. In my life,
There they all go, food plots.
silver ball, you keep bouncing into me. In my life, you're my super ball.
The show's about shooting and making people think outside the box and keeping myself outside that box. I'll go out and find something to shoot. Over it.
No, I missed right.
That's awesome too.
Oh, great.
In the trees.
Awesome.
Where I got the idea for pheasants was back in the day. I watched Tim Wells, I think, shoot the first pheasant that I ever seen out of the air with a bow, and that was definitely one of the times that I remember that gave me that little bit of punch to go, man, I can do that. What makes me think I can hit a pheasant out of the air with a bow? I practice on lifesavers.
Right through the barn. Right through the barn! Those are barn killing heads. Pull it. We nicked it. We didn't shatter it, but we nicked it. All right, the hunt is on. We've got the Matthews, we've got the quiver filled with flu-flus. Down and the dogs are ready. It's a windy day. It's beautiful right here in Central Illinois. It is as good as it gets. We're gonna have to see if I can put one of these flu-flus through one of these beautiful ring necks. And Don's dogs are gonna point them and flush them. And he don't think I can do it. So let's see if I can.
The challenges of pheasant hunting with a bow are simple. The pheasant is in the air and you're trying to shoot a 28 to 29 inch arrow into a moving object and being able to take it out of the air. Most of my shots were in 10 yards.
Jeez, why so?
And a lot of them were getting up into that wind, and I didn't hit as many pheasants as I thought I would.
We're staying on this low side because they're gonna get in this wind and go that way, so. Get the bird, Ace. Got a tail feather on that one. Right here somewhere. Right here. Oh, right under it.
Now, I shouldn't say that. I hit a lot of them, but it was just the feathers, and that don't count.
Up, up. Oh, I took feather off her. Oh, we got a point right here. Yeah, we got him! Get down! Get down, Ace! Ace, back! We smoked him! We smoked him, baby!
One, you've got that big rush of adrenaline when that bird comes out from your feet and the dog is coming in and it gets up and you don't know which way it's going to fly. You don't know if it's going to get in the wind, but you know you have to make the shot because you only have split seconds before it gets out of range.
Good boy! Fetch him up! Good boy! Come here! Come here! Good boy! Heel! 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 Good boy! Good boy! And that is a pheasant with a bow right there, boys and girls. My own dog. Look at that right there. That is a big old Illinois ringneck with a Matthews. How cool is that? Dragonflies are mystical. Mystical creatures, I say. Mystical, I'm gonna kill you.
Does it get frustrating? Most definitely it gets frustrating. And anybody that knows me and knows me good knows that I don't like to be frustrated. And I am frustrated a lot. Especially when I can't hit a shot. I'm talking I'll shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. And the one thing that everybody should know about me is I do not give up. Perseverance, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Ace, you got him? Boom, baby! Big old cackling rooster! Ace, fetch him up, boy! Come here! That was awesome, with adrenaline. Ace, how cool is this? Is that your bird? Is that your bird? How cool is that?
When I answer what I know is besides, like the chase, all the place such double as veil, but you were straight, although I couldn't find the box you read. Just took a place, I found it funny to describe, even harder to explain. Imagine that your brother had died when you were young and both the parents kept his room exactly as it was. I see the rooms are dark and most of the blinds were always drawn. All the while something near was always hanging on and on and on. I'd be gone, till a moment all alone, I love the legal group behind it, just a searching on my
Yeah,
own.
baby.
So without the shoulder, just so much I
We're
need to know
pumped.
from me, the tiny little room
Pheasants,
where he
we're
died.
pumped. I love
First,
pheasants.
You smell one?
but as it is, as it was, I guess I got what you get, so what you get. But as it is, as it was, yo, I got what you get, so what you get.
Where's the birds? Where's the birds? Hunt them up.
That's what you get, huh? Come on!
Yeah. Oh, he took off his back! Get him, Ace! He's down, he's wounded! Good boy! Good boy! Ace here! All you gotta do is nickel with you, buddy. Good job!
Well, I definitely hit more than I thought I would. It's a lot harder than it looks. I mean, you think you can do it. I mean, I didn't think I'd hit that many, but after I got on a roll,
Oh, right in the tail feathers! Where's he at? Where's he at? Rooster!
Good shot, Chris.
Thanks.
Touch it up.
it's been a long time coming. And it's about time.
It was a fun day. Look at these 4 big giant roosters. That was a whole bunch of shooting and we had a whole bunch of fun. Shooting a bunch of flu-flus, had some pheasants out of the air with my adrenaline. It don't get any better than that. We're defending the yard today. I walked outside and look at this little bugger. I have a fear of snakes and he's not gonna be hanging around my house. Yep. There he goes.
Send off as a kiss off. The goodbye's implied. Hey, write it off as a write off. On that Bible, you write it off as goodbye.
This is arrow affliction. Nothing's safe. Ha ha! You little bugger, I hate snakes. Don't you get in my way.
Pat on the cuff of the sporting man. Drive forward, pat on the cuff from behind. And on the cover of beautifully applied. Self-public information they want to classify. Alright, it's quite a trophy and quite a lot of lies. Tug it up to Halliburton's pie.
I got dinner! Hey guys, I got dinner!
Game on. Storm blasters engaged. Even. Game on. Oh. Shoot this one right in the face. Cool. That looks cool. Alright, you guys may think I look like Michael Jackson wearing my gloves with short sleeves. You gotta practice just the way you're gonna hunt. Hunting cut-off fingered gloves all the time. Toughen up your hands, that way even in winter you'll be rocking. Requesting flyby, negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. Okay, engage. Yep, that's gonna work. Anything else for me to shoot? The viewer challenge world record segment, those are awesome, man. I get to push myself every week to come up with something cool and make it plausible, because it's in my head. I just got to make sure that I can do it.
Macho! 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 Oh yeah! Macho! 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 Oh yeah!
That was the first time I'd ever tried clay pigeons, was that day. And I shot a whole bunch of them.
But then I never had a hankering, flexing with a skull cap, weaker than a slave rap.
And I got so good at shooting them that I decided, well, I might as well see how many I can shoot in a row, being hand thrown up.
Smash from the macho. Gotta eat some nachos. Oh yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Well, I think I shot like 15, but that is my personal best for now.
All right, we're gonna throw up this little target here. I'm gonna try to shoot the red dot out of the middle of it. Pull.
Oh, the training was definitely helpful. I don't know if I would have been right on like I was pheasant hunting if I wouldn't have trained. I knew where to look, you know, use your peripherals, keep both eyes open, line the pin up, guess where it's gonna be, and let her fly. I wanna thank Jeff Yergo for having us out at Lick Creek Game Preserve, and I always gotta thank my mom. So, see you next time. This is AFFLICTION.